For 2,000 years, this machine lay beneath the sea. When scientists finally looked inside it, they discovered precision gears capable of calculating the movements of the heavens. Nothing else like it survives from the ancient world. So, how did it exist? In 1900, Greek sponge divers took shelter near the small island of Antikythera. One diver descended and discovered an ancient shipwreck scattered across the seabed. Marble bodies stared through the darkness, but the wreck's greatest treasure looked completely worthless. The recovered cargo included statues, pottery, glass, and coins. Among them was a shattered mass of wood and green bronze. It remained unnoticed until the corroded object split apart. Inside, archaeologists saw something no one expected: perfectly shaped gear teeth. The ancient Greeks built temples, siege engines, and water clocks. But this was different. The fragments contained a compact network of interlocking gears, technology far more sophisticated than scholars expected from the period. And the deeper they looked, the stranger it became. The original machine was probably housed inside a wooden case, roughly the size of a large book. Turn a handle, and the gears translated one movement into many. Pointers traveled across dials. The machine transformed time into a mechanical model of the sky. On the front, a circular display followed the sun and moon through the zodiac. Inscriptions also describe the 5 planets visible to ancient observers. Exactly how every missing gear worked remains debated, but the ambition is unmistakable: to place the cosmos in human hands. The Greeks knew the moon did not cross the sky at a perfectly constant speed. The mechanism reproduced that changing motion using an ingenious pin and slot system. It could even display the moon's phase. This was not decoration, it was mechanical astronomy. The rear of the machine contained enormous spiral dials, divided into hundreds of cells. These were not random markings. They encoded repeating cycles of months, eclipses, and religious festivals. One turn could carry its user years into the future or backward into the past. The upper rear dial followed the metonic cycle. Ancient astronomers understood that 235 lunar months almost equal 19 solar years. The mechanism captured that relationship in bronze, keeping lunar months aligned with the seasons across nearly 2 decades. But its lower dial attempted something darker. The lower spiral encoded the Saros cycle. 223 lunar months, a little more than 18 years. When the pointer reached certain marked cells, an eclipse was possible. The inscriptions could identify whether it would be solar or lunar, and even estimate its time. To ancient societies, eclipses could appear terrifying. They could be interpreted as warnings of war, disaster, or divine anger. This machine could not prevent an eclipse, but it could transform a seemingly supernatural event into a predictable pattern. And knowledge of the sky was power. Another dial tracked a 4-year cycle associated with major Greek athletic festivals, including the Olympic Games. The mechanism united astronomy, calendars, religion, and public life inside one case. It was not merely a clock. It was a portable collection of ancient knowledge. The machine did not emerge from nowhere. Its eclipse cycles drew upon centuries of Babylonian observation. Greek astronomers added geometry and models of planetary motion. Then an unknown designer performed the extraordinary final step, transforming ideas written in tables and diagrams into moving metal. No signature identifies the maker. Scholars have connected its intellectual tradition to different thinkers and centers across the Greek world, but the evidence does not reveal one certain inventor. Whoever designed it understood astronomy, mathematics, and metalworking, and knew how to make all three speak together. Every surviving gear was fashioned from bronze sheet. Its teeth had to mesh closely enough to transfer motion through a crowded mechanism. Small errors could multiply across the gear trains. The machine proves that Hellenistic workshops possessed skills almost completely absent from the archaeological record. The mechanism was not alien technology, and it did not violate history. It revealed something more unsettling. Our picture of history was incomplete. Ancient craftsmen could achieve extraordinary precision when knowledge, wealth, and specialized labor converged, yet almost every trace of their technological world disappeared. Sometime in the 1st century BC, the mechanism traveled aboard a heavily loaded merchant ship carrying luxury goods across the Mediterranean. Its destination and its owner remain uncertain. Near Antikythera, violent seas drove the vessel toward the rocks. The machine's calculations ended in an instant. The ship broke apart and sank. Wood disappeared. Bronze corroded. Pressure crushed the mechanism into fragments, but the disaster also protected it. Buried beneath marine deposits, evidence of the lost technology survived where war, recycling, and time could not reach it. Was this the only machine of its kind? Ancient writers described mechanical models of the heavens, suggesting a wider tradition. But bronze was valuable and routinely melted down. Delicate devices broke. Knowledge remained concentrated among specialists. One shipwreck may have preserved the survivor of an entire vanished craft centuries past. The Mediterranean world changed, and the tradition behind the mechanism was lost. Complex, geared astronomical clocks would appear much later in medieval societies. The ancient machine had not arrived too early. It proved that technology can advance, disappear, and be invented again. For decades, researchers studied the fragments from the outside. Then X-rays revealed gears hidden inside the corrosion. In 2005, high-resolution computed tomography exposed internal structures and thousands of tiny inscription characters unread for nearly 2 millennia. The machine had begun explaining itself. Only about 1/3 of the original mechanism survives, 82 fragments, containing 30 known gears. Researchers must rebuild the missing machine from broken teeth, empty shafts, and partial instructions. Every reconstruction is part engineering, part astronomy, and part detective story. The front remains the greatest puzzle. Modern teams have constructed working models that reproduce many confirmed functions. New proposals attempt to restore the missing planetary display, while matching the surviving gears, shafts, and inscriptions. But no model can yet be declared an exact replica. The machine continues to guard part of its secret. The Antikythera Mechanism should not change our belief in what ancient people were. It should change our belief in what survives. History remembers stone monuments because stone endures, but sometimes inside a corroded fragment, we glimpse the vanished machines and minds that were just as extraordinary. This is Chronova, where history comes alive.